OpenAI just spent $100 billion it doesn't have to buy chips from a company that's investing in them while they both rent from each other. Teenagers are dating ChatGPT, and Sean Duffy, the MTV Real World guy who's somehow running NASA, wants to put nuclear reactors on the moon because, why the hell not? Welcome back to Uncle Rod's documentation of human stupidity. Today we're watching Silicon Valley financially 69 itself while a reality TV star advises President Trump on the coolness of driving chicks around in the lunar rover. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you hadn't. I would appreciate it. I don't know what's going on at YouTube right now, but viewership's way down as far as the numbers go. And it's just not me. I mean, I know I read from my paper and I'm not the coolest guy. I don't have any hair, but, I just do what I do. And I would appreciate it if you would hit the thumbs up button and subscribe and leave a comment too. I really enjoy those comments. All right, picture this. You're at a party. OpenAI shows up and says, "Hey, NVIDIA, I'll give you $100 billion. NVIDIA says, "Hey, cool. I'll use that to invest in you." Then AMD walks in and says, hey, OpenAI, I want my stock. And OpenAI is like, sure, we'll use it to buy your chips. Meanwhile, Core Weaver's in the corner. I always call it Core Weaver. It's Core Weaves in the corner doing shots with Meta, and they're both writing each other checks on cocktail napkins while hitting on your wife. Microsoft's frantically building their own chips in the bathroom because they're sick of NVIDIA's prices and Jensen's leather jackets. And Oracle's out in the parking lot trying to buy everybody's car. Reality check, this isn't venture capital. This is three kids in a trench coat, one on top of the other, trying to buy beer like in the cartoons. Except the kids are worth $4 trillion and the beer is the entire power grid of Portugal. Let's talk about Sam Altman touring the world like a TV evangelist who owes money to the mob. Dude's hitting up every country with electricity like a Mormon missionary short on his door knocks for the day. He's asking for 250 gigawatts. For context, that's more than God uses. That's enough power to send Marty McFly back to 1955 approximately 4,203 times. Or run the entire United Kingdom 4 times over. For a chatbot that, sometimes forgets what we're talking about mid-conversation. But my favorite story is former reality TV star, now turned Transportation Secretary of the United States of America, Sean Duffy, who's also running NASA because, why the frick not? Transportation, NASA, rockets, it goes. He's saying, let's just build nuclear reactors on the moon. Not for moon colonies, not for space exploration, for winning the space race. Against who, Sean? The moon people? Are we racing the frickin' moon people now, Sean? Is that what we're doing? Wasn't the moon race over in 1969? It's like trying to reason with Charlie Sheen. Winning! Here's a feel-good story for you. 1 in 5 high schoolers are dating AI. And honestly, good for them. Finally, a relationship where gaslighting is a favorite feature and not something bad. Alpha School in Austin charges $40,000 a year to replace teachers with AI. They charge each kid $40,000 a year, and the kids aren't taught by teachers, they're taught by AI. Oh, there's adults in there, but they're just guides who make 6 figures a year. Doing what? We don't know. I mean, making sure the kids don't drink sanitizer or eat the paste. That paste wasn't too bad, especially if you're hungry. The school claims their students test in the top 1%, but they're testing for a world that won't exist when these kids graduate. China built a robot face that looks like it's having a stroke in slow motion. 25 motors to simulate human expressions, achieving what scientists call the uncanny valley of broken dreams. It's what I call way more scarier than Michael Myers in a Victoria's Secret catalog. They claim it's for healthcare. Sure. Sure, if healthcare means giving patients PTSD. Bernie Sanders, who I was sure he died like in 2019. he hasn't, right? I mean, that's actually Bernie Sanders I'm seeing. I guess he just took a really long nap. Well, he woke up long enough to commission an AI report using ChatGPT. This fossilized socialist asked the machine to calculate how many jobs will be lost to AI. The AI came back with 100 million jobs and probably threw in a free, okay, boomer, for good measure. Bernie's so old his first computer ran on Steam. Now he's using ChatGPT like a magic 8-ball for the apocalypse while drilling into his oatmeal. The Bank of England just compared AI valuations to the dot-com crash. These are the people who think ketchup is too spicy and they're panicking. The Bank of England doesn't exaggerate. The Bank of England is very conservative. The Bank of England is worried. Goldman Sachs, the company that would monetize their mother's funeral, is warning about irrational exuberance. When the four horsemen of capitalism say, maybe slow down, I think we're already off the cliff. MIT discovered 90% of the new AI projects make zero money. Not little money, none. Companies are setting billions on fire to automate jobs that didn't exist or didn't need to be automated in the first place. David Solomon, president of, what's he the president of? Is he president of Goldman Sachs? I think he is. He said there will be a drawdown. That's banker for, I've already moved my money to Switzerland. Good luck, peasants. Jeff Bezos, who looks like a thumb that achieved sentience, called it a bubble while buying more. Bill Gates said another financial crisis is a certainty. Reid Hoffman accidentally admitted we're all screwed, then tried to take it back. And somewhere, Sam Altman is probably asking Antarctica if they have any spare electrons. So here's the scoreboard. Tech giants playing financial grab-ass with trillions in imaginary money, building infrastructure for jobs that won't exist, powered by electricity we don't have, to impress teenagers who are already dating the machines. You know what the real joke is? They're all going to get away with it. We know that. They're all going to get away with it. When this whole thing implodes, they all know the government's going to bail them out, just like the government bailed out the banks back in 2008. And it's not because they're too big to fail. It's because they're too strategic to fail, like we talked about in a couple episodes ago. What do they have to lose? Why not go out and spend trillions they don't have? Party like it's 1999. Because when the bubble bursts, there's still going to be AI. It's not like the AI is going to go away. After all, we can't let China win the race, so these companies will be bailed out by the government in the name of national security. It's just too bad for you that no one will be coming to bail you out when your stock portfolio goes completely down the toilet, probably taking your retirement with it. On the other hand, since AI will keep advancing no matter what, you probably weren't going to get to have a retirement anyway. So, all in all, there's a silver lining in everything. I'll see you in the next episode.